Hey y'all, it's Melissa from Small Town Wreath Shop and with the Bickhams. Thank y'all for joining us today. We're going to be working with this pretty little bee wreath attachment, or it can be a door hanger. You could just put a cute little bow on it, make it a door hanger, but I'm going to put it on this grapevine wreath. Anyways, let's get to it. Okay y'all, first off, we're going to take our bee and I'm going to do it over, turn it over, and I'm going to find, well, first let's find where we want to attach it. I think I want to attach it right here, up here, and maybe right down here. So let's go ahead and let's put the one up here on. And y'all, I'm just going to, I got a black chenille stem. I'm just going to take it and thread it through that piece of wire. Now see, here it is. I see it, it's hanging. It's underneath that piece of wire. Then, oops y'all, let me take off this tag here. Alright. And I'm just going to leave the hanger on just in case somebody wants to maybe take this off and make it just a plain hanger one day. Whoever is lucky enough to buy this. Alright, now I'm going to take my chenille stems and I'm going to thread them through the grapevine. Thread them through the grapevine. Alright, and let me see here. Did I get through? Sometimes it's harder to get through the grapevines than other times. Alright, there we go. Made it through. Made it through. I don't like... Well, no, there, that's good. Alright, now I'm going to take it, I'm going to flip it over, and I'm just going to take and I'm going to twist them together. Get it kind of, you know, tight, kind of snug. Just twist it a few times. I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm going to flip it back over, and I'm going to attach it right here too, I think. Right here where my finger's at. Y'all hear my 9-month-old grandbaby? We got her out here in the shop with us today working. She's in her little baby walker. Yeah, she's getting to be raised up in the shop with all the ribbon. Alright y'all, I'm having a hard time getting it behind this piece of wire. Let me see here. I don't know why it's not wanting to hardly go. There it goes. Alright, see there? Got it around that piece of wire. Now I'm just going to pick where I want it to attach. And I'm just going to have it right here. I'm going to feed my pipe cleaner, my chenille stem down through there. Get it. I've almost got this one. Hold on, I got to find it with my finger. Y'all, my husband had made a tool for this, but I'm stubborn. I don't like to use it hardly. He fusses at me about that because I'm stubborn. Alright, y'all, I got it where I want it to be attached. I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to start twisting. Alright, I have some... We do have these bees in our shop, y'all, at smalltownwreathshop.com. So if you want a bee, go get you a bee. Right now they're on sale, so it would be a great time to buy one. We also have this lacy fern, maidenhair fern in our shop. So if you need some of that, here I got 3 pieces of that one stem. I'm going to take and I'm just going to stick in there. Just so. Y'all, I got my hot glue gun heated up. In just a second, I'll put some glue on this. I want it to just kind of look like the butterfly is taking off of a plant or something.
Look at it.
Alright, y'all. I'm putting hot glue. I'm getting these glued in. Alright, got that glued in. Now I have this. Now y'all, we don't have the white in stock right now. We have some other colors that are in stock. But as far as that goes, we don't have the white yet. We will be getting some in though, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. Y'all, this one kind of broke apart more than I planned on it to. But I guess that's okay. I'm going to twist. When that happens, I take and I twist one of the wires around the other wires to kind of make it stay together. Alright, let me get that in there. Just like that. Now I have this. Y'all, and you can just take and play with this and fluff it out however you think you need to. You know, it's just like nice and airy is what I like about it. Okay. And we're going to have Craig come up here in just a few minutes and make our bow. Then I'm going to take and I'm going to put that in there. Okay. Now let me get my handy dandy glue gun. Y'all, I do use Gorilla Glue. Down here in South Mississippi, that's about all I trust as far as the glue goes. I am a little bit funny about the glue because we got so much hot, humid air, you know. Alright, Craig, are you about ready to come make the bow?
Let me, I'm trying to get this ready to ship.
Alright, this is what we have so far. This is what we have so far. The bow's going to sit right here. Then we're going to take and we're going to add some more of this in around. Anyways, we'll be back in just a moment, y'all.
Alright, hey y'all. I'm Craig with the Bickhams. And here at Small Town Wreath Shop, I'm going to be making the bow for Melissa's bee twig grapevine that she's doing today. This is the colors that we are going to be using in this order from this on bottom. So let's get this bow made for her. And y'all, if you have trouble with bows, just keep practicing. Keep practicing because it doesn't take long and you'll get good at it. I do use the 4-in-1. The Pro Bow 4-in-1 is what I normally use. So we're going to go ahead and dovetail. I'm going to probably do about 12-inch tails on, this is my right. About 12-inch tails on my right. If you're interested in that big bee twig wreath attachment, you can go to the little hourglass or the little spyglass, and you can actually search Bumblebee twig. I think should come up that way, or you can go to the wreath attachments and signs on smalltownwreathshop.com. I'm going to stay about 6.5, maybe not quite 6.5 on the bottom. I don't want the bow to be too big on this grapevine, so make sure we can get started off at the right length. I had to kind of move it out of the way and see where I'm at. And then I just kind of scrunch down that last one because we're only doing one loop on each side of the 2.5, the bee ribbon. Then we're going to build that 3-2-1, that blast off bow on top. That's the way I like to do it. These tails here, we're going to go about, it'll be almost 11 inches. By the time I cut it, it'll probably be down to 10, or close to 10. And we're just doing one on each side of the 2.5 to give it that little bit of a base and bring that bee ribbon. Plus, I mean, you don't use that much off your roll. You can wind up doing multiple wreaths with that one roll of ribbon, like a lot. And we're going to come in with the black. This is all 1.5 inches. All of our ribbon is wired, just so y'all know. Just so y'all know. Yeah, the link is in our bio. And I will have the link in the description on the YouTube as well. So y'all can check that out. Now we just go a little bit shorter. Just a wee bit shorter every time. Every different ribbon. Each color stays the same. So whatever this loop's going to be about 3/8 to a 1/2 inch shorter than that bottom one, and every one of the black loops will stay the same length, and every one of the other B one will stay the same length, and every one of the yellow will. So we're going to do 3. That's why they call it a blast off. So we're going to do 3, 2, 1 with the 1.5 inches. So we're going to do 3 of the black, 3 on each side. Keep them. We're not building a watch, y'all. We're building a wreath. It ain't got to be 100% the same length, but fairly close. I mean, you want it to look fairly even. So just kind of keep it as close as you can. As close as you can. Y'all very welcome. Y'all very welcome. I appreciate everybody that's watching our videos, supporting us. If you get any value out of our videos, please give us a like. Give us a like and make sure you subscribe to our YT channel. We'd appreciate that. You can see how this one's a little bit shorter than that last one, but we all right. And the same thing on the tails, y'all, just a little shorter. I can't really see it because of this roll so big. So I'm gonna cut it the right length. Oh, it worked out good.
You're not getting down. You're not getting down, no.
But just take your time. You just practice makes perfect, y'all. The more you do it, the better you get. Alright. Go in here with the B ribbon. Now this is a good ribbon. This is another one of those ribbons that has it's got a plastic edging on it with the wire in it. And it almost feels like a waterproof ribbon. But it holds its shape really good. And this is like your royal burlap black. 1, 2. So now we're going to do the 2 loops. And the same thing, about 3/8 of an inch shorter than that last one, than the black. 3/8, 1/2 inch, somewhere in that range. Finger width, Pick one of your fingers. Grandbaby just a cooing back there. Alright, now we got 2 of those. And just kind of work everything up, and make sure everything's kind of falling right, especially before we tie wrap everything up. And make sure it all looks like we want it. I'm just putting my little needles back on. Let's go ahead and dovetail that one. And last but not least, the pretty yellow, the sun yellow. We do have we do have this color in stock. It's not on the 50-yard rolls, but we do have the sun yellow. We have a dark yellow and another yellow, I think. Now this is just going to be the one. That's how you get your what they call the blast off, your 3, 2, 1. So we do 3 loops, 2 loops, 1 loop.
Messy diaper. You got messy diaper.
I told you she did.
Lay down.
Lord have mercy. Y'all, we ain't had little babies around in a long time. And now we got grandbabies. back to changing diapers again. Lord.
Lay down.
Now make sure that stack stays in there like you want it. Grab your zip tie, and I'm gonna use a black Chanel stem. I don't think she's got any yellow, so we're just gonna use a black for now. Ooh, she ain't happy. Alright, so just make sure your zip tie is turned the right way and zip it up, but don't zip it all the way. Make sure that you keep it straight on that stack, and then you put your she's mad. She's mad, y'all. She's mad. Go about halfway. Go about halfway. Lord, she's like bad off. And then start pulling it down. So just kind of pull down, get it good and snug, and then you can see how you got your stack, you know, still in order right there. Let's move the bowl. Move the forward one. And now I don't cut anything or before I start actually fluffing. Lord have mercy, she ain't happy. So I always just take and I separate that one loop and that tail, and then you just pick which way you want. Let's do that tail this way. We'll do these three this way. They always make like a finger. Now look, you have to pull them now. You have to make them go where you want them to. It doesn't matter if they don't look right at first, because everything's going to kind of start falling back together. This one will go separate. We'll send him that way. And since it's all wired ribbon, you can manipulate it and move it where you want it to go. Get them open just enough, and then switch it around. And then just keep everything, like I said, just keep everything across from each other. So you got this tail over here, so we want the other tail of the bee ribbon kind of to go across. Don't worry about where that loop is. Like I said, it's normally going to stay in the middle anyway. Find your black. He's over there, so and I can do the loops. And you just have to pull on them and make sure they stay. You know, everything, even if it's too wide apart, it's going to go back straight. It's going to eventually kind of close its little self up. And you want that other bee ribbon to kind of peek through. We're going to find that. He's this way, he's this way. And the yellows across from each other. Super, super, super cute. Thank y'all. Oh, that's a long story, y'all. Alright, so now we got the bow made. And we're going to get it attached onto the wreath real quick, and we'll be right back.
Hey y'all. We're back. We're ready to put this bow on. We're just going to take the two chenille stems, thread them through the grapevine, y'all. Through the grapevine. Some people might go around the grapevine, but I don't know. I kind of think it looks better to go through the grapevine, but you can do it however you want. However you're comfortable doing it. Alright, I got one threaded through. Now I need to get the other one threaded through. Oh wow. Gonna ask me how long it's been since the dogs were out. Well, let me see, can I find this one? It's somewhere down through here. Let me get his handy dandy tool, y'all. Alright, on this is just a jigsaw, hacksaw blade, I think. And you just take, he made the teeth. He grinded all the teeth off. You just take and you put your chenille stem in there. Then you fold it up. And then you take this and you pull it through the grapevine. And it's going to pull that chenille stem through. See there? It worked. It worked. Instead of me just trying to sit here and dig and pull it through, that was the easy way to do it. Y'all are probably going to hear the dogs barking now because he just went in the house to let the dogs out for a potty break. Alright, y'all. And I'm just twisting just like I did when I put the bee on. Just twist, twist. Okay. So we got that. No, we didn't make the bee. We have the bee in our shop, y'all. The bees in our store, in our online shop, smalltownwreathshop.com. All right, I want to cut some of these tails because they're too long for me, anyways. So let me see here. I'm just gonna trim them up, y'all. Just gonna trim them up. Y'all, we do have some of this bee ribbon in stock. So if you need some pretty bee ribbon, we've got some. Oops, that one needs to go a little shorter. Okay. Alright. That one needs to go even more shorter. Okay. Y'all, I gotta get them trimmed just right. I don't want to take off too much at one time because, you know, you can't put it back once you've done cut it off. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. It's my daughter calling. She doesn't know I'm on a live. And Craig forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Alrighty. So this is what we have so far. Let's take a look at it. YouTubers and TikTokers. Okay. I want to take and I need to trim this black one off. This black ribbon. It's too long. Alright. Now, I'm going to take one more piece, I'm going to take one more of these and I'm going to put a little more of this in it. You don't have to, but alright, I'm going to cut this down even. Y'all, these are cobalt pliers or whatever. You can get them from Lowe's. They work really good. Really, really good. I've had them for a long time. Well, I say a long time. About 2 years, maybe. Alright. I'm going to shove this in down here. I want it to kind of go down there. I'm going to take my glue gun and I'm going to shoot some glue down there so it won't go anywhere. Okay. Now I want to put a piece. I think I want to put one more piece. Let me cut this one off even too. Fluff it a little bit. Just take and y'all, this is all wired, so you can fluff it out. Make it look more natural. Because when you get it, it's most of the time it's going to be squished up, you know, and it's not going to look really pretty. Alright, where do I want to put this one? I don't know. Let me see. Maybe down here? Yeah, I think I'm just going to put it right down here. Let me lift up this bow so I can see. Okay. Now I'll put some glue on that. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. My hair's all in my face. The baby was pulling my hair. She's gotten to where she likes to get her little hands a hold of my hair and just pull. She thinks it's kind of funny. Yeah, she thinks pulling her Mimi's hair is kind of funny. Let me cut this yellow one. I forgot to trim it. Alright, got it trimmed. Alright, this is what we have, y'all. Hope y'all like it. Remember, you can get this cute little bee at smalltownwreathshop.com. smalltownwreathshop.com. Our bow. We have some of the bee ribbon. We have some yellow, some black. All the colors you need to make your own wreath if you want to. Or this one will probably be in my Etsy shop. So, you know, you could go there and just buy your wreath already made. Anyways, thank y'all for joining us. And let me just tell y'all goodbye and see y'all next time. Thank you.